Hello everyone, myself Abhishek Mohindra, and today I'll be talking about a core and really important and really easy topic. Actually, I'll be covering two topics in this one short video. I'll be talking about inheritance and polymorphism. First, we'll be taking a look at how inheritance works, and then we'll take a look at how polymorphism works. I'll keep it short, I'll keep it simple because I don't want to uh, basically hold your hand and get you through everything. I just want to give you a basic idea of how it works, and then I want you to do it, try to do it yourself, because doing it yourself is what teaches us. And yeah, let's get started on it. This is a really simple code. I have taken one class animal, and I have added a method which is eat public void eat. uh, Public here is the access modifier, which means it is accessible throughout the R file. We can access this particular method anywhere, and inside this method I have added a write line command. Animal is eating. Now we'll only be taking a look at this single method for now, since this is what inheritance is about. Now we have made another class, that is a dog class. I've added a colon, and then I've added the our previous class animal. Now what this means is, okay, basically inheritance word itself means acquiring some traits from parent, right? When someone says to us, you have inherited your uh, wealth from your father or your grandfather, it means we have taken that particular trait from our ancestors or from our parents or from our grandparents. Same thing is happening here. Dog here is the child class, and animal here is the parent class. And the dog class is taking all the methods that is inside the animal class as a trait. It is being passed down to the dog class. Now, when we say public void, I've taken another method named bark. Dog is barking. Now, I won't be talking about cat class as of now. It is polymorphism part as well. Wherever we see this void, virtual and override, it is basically a part of polymorphism. It is a matter of what type of polymorphism we are talking about. Now I'll go in main. Now my dog dot eat. My dog dot eat. I've made it a object of dog class. I've named it my dog. Now, see, this is the inheritance part. So my dog dot I've used this object with the eat method. My dog dot eat. We can see animal dot eat. This is from the animal class. Animal dot eat. What it should do is animal is eating. Now my dog dot bark. Yes, my dog dot bark. Here we have added my dog dot bark. Now I'll show you the output. See, for the inheritance part, animal is eating and dog is eating. Now the thing to notice here is that we have taken the object my dog from the dog class. We have used the dog class, but we have not used eat method in dog class. This is where inheritance comes into play. The eat method was inherited by dog, and hence it is working this way. It has inherited this eat method, and hence we can use the object for this class with this method. It doesn't matter how many methods there are in the parent class, we can use parent class method with inside the child class with the child class object. Now, this is all about inheritance. This is the uh, basic of inheritance. We can go as much in depth as we want, but as I already said, I'm just trying to give a basic overview of what inheritance is. Now, there are different types of inheritance, but this is just like the most basic inheritance, and I might cover more types of inheritance in the future, but as of now, this is all I'm going to talk about for inheritance. Now, I'll talk about polymorphism. Polymorphism essentially means, in English only, in English, the meaning of polymorphism is many forms. Now, polymorphism helps an object of a class to take more than one forms, or a method to take more than one form. Now we can see there is a method: public virtual override speak. Animal makes a sound. Now this is a simple method, but the word to take in notice here is virtual. Now this method is a virtual method. What this means is it can be overridden in the same class or in another class. Now, in its child class, I have added public override void speak. It is the same method that was used in the parent class, but in the child class, I have added another word known as override in the place of virtual. What this does is, what this essentially does is that this speak method has taken more than one form. Now, in another cat class, I have added another override function. It says cat meows. Now, the original speak method said animal makes a sound. In the child class dog, it says dog barks. In the cat subclass, or in the cat child class, it says cat meows. Now, when we make its object, we will initialize it like this: animal, which is our class, which is our parent class. A1, which we can take any name. New dog. Parent reference to child object. Parent is referring to the child's object. Here is the dog class. Dog override speak. Now A1 is essentially going to use the method that was in the dog, and A2 is going to use the method that was in cat. The method that was overridden in cat, and A1 is going to use the method that was overridden in dog. I'll Here in the output we can see it shows dog barks and cat meows. Now, the only polymorphism has a bunch of purposes. The primary purpose is this, as I've already shown. It is basically used to give more than one forms to a single method. Now, for another example, we can think of it as, I have to make a single I have to make a transaction method. I have to deposit some currency. I have to deposit some money in a bank account. Now, it can be of I can deposit money in a bank in more than one ways. I can either deposit it through cash. I can deposit it through uh, net banking. I can deposit it through check. Now, I can use polymorphism in that part as well. I can use polymorphism like, I'll make a simple base class for deposit transaction, and then I'll make more child classes or more overridden methods for that deposit transaction method. In one I'll be using deposit using cash, and one I'll be using deposit using check. This is really helpful when we know that there can be more in the future as well. We don't know if there will be a new type of currency, like let's say 50 years back there were only there was only cash and check. We didn't know we could pay using Bitcoin in the future. So yeah, that is where polymorphism comes into play. And yeah, this video got a little longer than it should have been, but basic thing is that the concept should be clear. We can apply it anywhere, any way. And I'll add the code in the description of the video. And yeah, thanks for it. Thanks for watching.